Hello everybody, we are back for the On Tabletop live stream. I am joined by Matt from Queen Games. Sorry, I almost said that wrong.
You said we did.
It's been a long day. And we are going to be looking at Luxor. Now, before we kick into it, I want to quickly remind everybody that this table that we are being loaned by the guys at Geek & Son is up for raffle. So if you jump across to their website, you can pick yourself up some raffle tickets and possibly win yourself an epic gaming table. Now, Matt, Luxor, what's it all about?
Luxor, well, this is Queen Games' newest. It's the Spiels des Jahres nominated game. And basically what we're doing in Luxor is we're taking our band of trepid adventurers.
Okay, so we have our lovely adventurers down here on the tabletop, yeah?
We certainly do. And these adventurers, we're going to be taking them through the tunnels of the tomb. And we're going to try and get to the centre crypt in here and take the sarcophagus. Them there.
Sarcophagi, I think, is the way.
I think it's the right way to go. It just doesn't sound right.
If we're wrong, get it into the comments.
Fair enough. So basically what we're going to be doing is moving these guys along the tunnels.
Yes.
Along the way, we're going to be collecting some artifacts. And at the end of the game, we're going to be scoring for where our guys are within these tunnels. So each of the rooms has a points value that you can see on the edge. So the outer rooms are lower points. The further you get in, the more points you get.
I see. Okay, I can dig it. All right, I'm going to say this now. Because I'm Irish, dibs on green.
Fair play. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so the way that we're going to move our guys is quite an innovative mechanic.
Okay.
So what we'll start with is a hand of 5 cards.
Okay.
So you will look at your 5 cards, but do not change the order of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So on your turn, it's quite simple to learn this. You'll play 1 card.
Okay.
You'll move 1 adventurer, and you'll draw a new card.
Okay.
Simples.
Awesome.
Okay. So as we move along, you'll see that on the different artifacts, you need to get that amount of your adventurers onto that tile to claim the artifact.
So there's little meeples marked on each tile. Gotcha.
There are indeed. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3.
I see.
Okay. So we'll be looking at our hand. We'll be playing either the one from the left or the one from the right.
I see. So, well, just for handiness, here is my hand. Okay. So I have a red marker, a +1, -1, red marker, +1, -1, and a 5. So how do these work?
So how they work is you have your basic hand, which is the numbers on the cards. That's the number of spaces you move.
Okay.
You've got most of the upgraded ones or the odd ones. So this one is a random. You will roll the dice, and that is how far you will move.
Okay.
This one means you can move either forwards or backwards by 1.
See.
You have another random, another forwards and backwards, and this one is move 5 spaces.
I see. Okay. And then whenever we draw our cards, where do we place them within our hand? To the left or the right, or into the middle?
What we'll be doing is, for example, you'll play, say, this card. You'll put it into the discard pile.
Okay, well, I will play this, and discard is here, yes?
Yep, so you'll roll the die.
Okay. For a 5?
So you have a 5, so you'll move 1 of your people to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I land here.
You jump over this space. Anytime you jump over one of these spaces, you will unlock your next adventurer.
And they come in at the beginning of the tomb?
They go to the beginning of the tomb.
Okay.
Okay. So as you set this board up, you'll be placing tiles randomly. So every time you play the game, it's going to be a different setup.
I see.
Okay. The only things that will be in the same places are these tiles here.
So which ones are we looking at here?
So we're looking at the booster movement. So if you land on one of these, it'll boost you forward by the number. So you've got a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and so on. The 6 in the game, you'll play with 4 each game.
Got it.
That'll be random as well. And these tiles, which have either level 3, level 2, or level 1 icons on, these will allow you to take cards from this tableau over here.
This here, yes?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome.
So,
all right, so I've now played a card.
So you've now played a card, you've moved, so you will draw a new card from the pile, and it will go into the middle of your hand.
Dead center. Okay, awesome.
So you'll always see what you've got coming up. You'll be able to plan your moves going ahead.
I see.
And you can scupper other people. You can, it doesn't matter which one of your adventurers you move. So you could move the front one, you could move one of the back 2. So as we go through the tunnels, there'll be various tiles that you'll see. So obviously these ones are the artifacts. So we'll be trying to collect sets of these. So for each set that you collect, which involves 1 statue, 1 necklace, 1 vase, each set you'll be scoring points at the end of the game.
I see, I see,
Okay.
I see.
So if you get in one set, will score you 3 points.
Yep.
2 sets will score you 7.
Yep.
3 sets 12, and so on and so forth. So the more sets you get, the more of a multiplier you've got. You'll also, when you actually take the tile, so when you land your second guy on this tile here, your second adventurer, you'll take that tile off the board, you'll put it into your tableau, and we'll have an empty space on the board. So as the next players move up, they will skip the empty tile.
So they get pushed further forward.
So they will get further forward.
I see. I like that because it speeds gameplay. You're not sitting on dead tiles. I like this.
Absolutely. Some of the tiles...
Oh dear, that's a snake.
...have an icon underneath.
Yes.
So when you remove this tile, you will replace it with one of the tiles from the stack at the side with the matching icon. And we'll put that face up.
What is this now?
So these will now give us extra boosters.
Okay.
So this one in particular is a tunnel. There are going to be 3 tunnels throughout the game. So the further we get in, we'll open more tunnels.
Okay.
If you land on the tunnel, you automatically jump forward to the next tunnel entrance.
I see. So we can move forward and backward the spaces, or
We're
always forward?
Always forwards.
Always forward.
We can never go back. The only way you can go back is with a plus or minus card.
I see.
Sometimes when you set the game up, you'll end up with tiles that have got 3 guys on at the beginning. And people initially wonder, how am I going to get those when I start with 2? So obviously, because you unlock your new adventurers...
they come in from this end, and you can maybe start shimmying back.
Absolutely. There's 3 new adventurers you're going to unlock through the game. So you could send one of your adventurers racing around to unlock them, and you'll get them all at the beginning.
Yes.
That's one strategy.
Yes, possibly.
Indeed.
Let's pop this tile back.
Indeed.
Just to keep everything fair. And I assume all of these start on the 0 in the bottom corner.
They all start on the 0. This is our first player marker, so we've established you're going first.
Yes. Because why not?
Indeed. So, do you want me to quickly talk you through what some of these other actions do, or do you want to do them as we go?
Let's do them as we go.
Okay, fair enough.
So, if you would like to play a card.
Okay.
Now, this is a difficult game for me because I'm used to shuffling my cards in my hand while I'm with them.
It is tough, Do not shuffle it. It's also tempting to put them into order, but you can't. Okay, so I'll play the 4, and I'll go for, let's be red wine. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I instantly get to take that tile. So that will go into my tableau, and then I will score 1 victory point as we take the tile. We've unveiled a snake, so we'll have a random. So we'll have a random tile over here. So this tile now, whoever lands on this going forward, will be able to take one of these.
So from this tableau up here.
So one of these wildcard tokens. So these wildcards you can use with your artifacts to create a set.
I see. So it just counts as one of anything.
So it counts as one of anything. It's 0 victory points when you pick it up, but you can add them to make your sets.
I see. Now, is there any limit to the number of adventurers we can have on the tiles?
Nope. There can be as many on the tiles as you go. But as soon as somebody's got 2 on the tile, then they'll be taking it. But for this one, for example, you could have 5 or 6 on there. It wouldn't matter.
Grand. All right. Well, in that case, I am going to play the 5. My second adventurer will go up to here, and then land here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you will now take this guy here.
And for the victory points, is it the number on the scarab?
It's the number on the scarab, so you'll score 4 victory points right now.
And that will go to my collection.
Absolutely. Awesome. And then you'll draw a new card, which will go into the middle of your hand.
Ooh, interesting.
Indeed. So now, what do we do from here? I think what we'll do is we'll play the 5. So we'll 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to jump straight over 5 onto there. So that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm taking a new card. So you can see, as you get more familiar with how it works, you'll get quicker and quicker, and your turns will be quicker. When you're playing with 4 players, the downtime isn't that much, but you will be planning your moves ahead.
You see, I do like the tactics of playing left or right from your hand to actually see what you want to line up next for your next move. But I like the fact that it's pretty much down to 2 choices and then another 2 choices, and you're not really worried about that middle card. It speeds up your thinking.
It certainly does.
For me, I will play a +1, and I will move up to here. I'll draw my card and put it in the middle.
Okay. So I'll be off. Actually, no, I won't be off with that. I'll be off with a number 1. So I will go number 1.
Yep.
I shall firstly unlock this adventurer. It will go to the beginning, and I've now got 2 of mine on here.
Yes, and we have another.
I shall take that. Yep, I'll score my points first, otherwise I'll forget.
Oh, yes.
And we don't want to let you do that. And then we'll take one of our snakes and we'll put that down there.
No, it's a scarab.
So this tile that come out is a scarab.
Yes.
So up on the top tableau here, you'll see that we have some scarab tokens.
Yes.
So from now on, whoever lands on this will be taking a scarab. On the back of the scarab, there are some victory points.
I see.
So they go between 1 and 4.
I see.
So you'll keep those to yourself and we'll score them end game.
Awesome. And now I'm also seeing you've moved our guys off the table.
Yeah, they go back on there, but they don't activate it right now.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. So it's on to me.
Draw the cards, put it in the middle.
I will play myself a +1/-1.
Okay.
And I may as well have this because I can. I will move to here. And I will grab that. So it's only 1 victory point. But it's another piece of the set.
It goes towards your set.
Because I now have a statue and a pot. All I need then is the necklace.
Okay.
And I might be able to be sneaky. No, I do need to grab another card. This got to do quite a lot. And there we go.
Okay, I'm trying to find a way of getting on to show you these tiles, but
yep.
I think what we're going to do is we'll go for a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll go over there. I will grab myself a scarab.
What do you get?
I'll let you know later.
Oh, so you hide those till the end?
Yeah,
of the
those
game?
are end game scoring.
I see.
So you can hide them.
Okay. What would I like to do now? I have an idea. I think I'm going to play a 4. And from that, I will go with this guy. So 1, 2, 4. And I will get a wild card.
There you go.
And that will give me 1 full set.
Yeah, you don't have to allocate it now. You can wait until the end of the game, see what else you get, and then you can sort your sets out at the end of the game.
Excellent.
Okay.
Then I will draw. And I assume once we're through the draw pile, we just reshuffle and go again?
Absolutely. And this is where these cards get interesting when we bring them in. So I'll play a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So landing on this token here, or this tile, I'll take my new card before I forget. No, I won't, actually. Because the whole reason was to show you this.
Yes.
Okay, so now I've landed on one of these tiles, you'll see that you've got level 1, you've got level 2, and you've got level 3.
Yes.
And the cards, level 1, level 2, level 3. So when you land on this tile, you've got a choice. You can either take a key, which you will need later on to get into the tomb.
Yes.
Or you can take a card level 1.
I see.
So you'll take the top card of level 1. So that's what I'll do, just to purely show you how these work.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to take the top card. So this card now, this will let me move all of my adventurers 1 space.
Okay, so suddenly the movement changes and becomes more interesting.
That goes into the centre of my hand.
Yes.
But eventually, as that comes into play, it will go into the discard pile.
I see.
The discard pile will then get shuffled into a draw pile. So these cards will start recycling and coming back time and time again. And the powers of the cards basically alter. The better the card, the higher the level. I
see. Okay. Back to me then?
So back to you, sir.
All right. I will play a 1. And I'm going to be quite sneaky with this. I play my 1, I move to here, and I will take a scarab if you please, sir.
You certainly can.
That's fine. That's a little more VP for me. I will take my new card. Nice.
So as you said, I've got choices.
Yeah, you have many choices.
Okay, so I'll go with the 2, shall I?
Yeah, go with the 2.
Okay, so I'll go with a 1 and a 2.
And
I will draw a new card.
Then for myself, I will play 3, and I will go 1, 2, 3, and get pushed onto here.
Nope. From there, we skip over the blank tiles.
So it would be...
So yeah, you might want to take that back possibly. So that'd be 1, 2, and 3.
I'm happy enough with that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to go there. Move ahead slightly. New card for me. Lent.
Okay, so I'll play a 2. And we'll go with this guy here. 1, 2. Now, these spaces are booster spaces.
Yes.
So basically, this will now propel me forwards. 1, 2, 3.
I see. Excellent.
Okay.
I will then play... What would I like to play? I think I'll play a die. Actually roll for some movement. See if I can get a little speed.
Have a bit of random.
For a 3. For a 3, I am quite content to go 1, 2, and 3.
So we'll miss this one.
Yes.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3.
I will take the key.
Okay, so
just so that I have one.
You grab a key. You might need that. If you flip the key over, you'll see there's a 1 victory point symbol on.
Yes.
Any keys that you don't use at the end of the game will be worth 1 victory point.
I see.
So they're not wasted.
But you need at least 1 key to get into the final tomb?
You need at least 1 key per adventurer. So when we get to the final tomb, you need, first of all, you'll need the exact number to reach the tomb to get in there.
Yes.
And you'll also need a key. The first player to get in there will take the 5 points.
Yes.
The second player to get in there will take the 3 points.
Yep.
And end the game immediately.
Got it. So no one else gets to take any more turns after that.
That's it.
Awesome.
Done.
Absolutely awesome. All right, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm going to play my ±1. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Sneaky.
So that will allow me to take this one.
And we get a new symbol.
Yeah, so that will go into a set there. Yep. And we're going to get a falcon.
Falcon does.
So this is a tunnel.
Yes. Okay, so we're waiting to see another one.
So we're waiting to see another tunnel, and then that will give us extra movement. And we'll take a card, and away we go.
Okay, so I will now play 3. And I will go 1, 2, 3. And this time I will take a level 1 card, please.
Okay, so you take the card from the top. So this one will allow you to move between 1 and whatever you roll on the die.
Excellent.
So that gives you a little bit more control over the movement that you've got to have.
That could be very useful right now. Although you are kind of streaking ahead of me.
Well, you're going to like this.
Oh dear.
He says. So I'm going to play this one, which allows me to move everybody forward 1.
Yep.
So that will take me to 1 to there. Those 2 will go to there. And then I will get to claim that one.
The power of the cards.
So there we go.
Yep.
So as you can see, we're forgetting to put our points on as we go.
Oh yes, sorry.
So that will be, where are we? 4, 8, 9. So 12 points in total.
Okay.
So you could wait till the end and put all your points on as well. So.
Well, actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play a 1. There, I will move this guy to here, and I will take the next level 1 card, which will allow me to move 1 to 3.
There you go. A little bit more control again.
And I need to make sure I put it in the middle.
You do. Okay, I've not thought this far ahead yet. Okay. I think we'll play a bit of catch up.
Okay.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will allow me a level 1 card, which we'll put into the middle.
Okay. Now, what does it do? That one. 1
so
to 4?
This one, this is a 1 to 4. So this will allow me to move between 1 and 4.
I see.
So again, more control over what I'm doing.
Yes. Okay. What do I want for myself? I think for my next move, I will just roll a die.
Go random.
Go random. And for a 1. Perfect. So I go 1. That'll boost me 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because there's only 1 tunnel open,
I don't
it doesn't
get to
count
jump
for
forward.
anything.
That's possibly a good thing for me right now because I don't really have a lot of keys.
This is true. I haven't got any yet. So yeah, it's one of these games where there's a racing aspect to it, but if you do just race and
you're
don't
going to get
collect
locked
sets,
at the door.
you can stop. You can get the keys and get in, but you will not be collecting any sets or scarabs or anything. So just racing ahead might not be the best thing to do.
Okay, so 1 more.
Whereas if you just hang back and collect sets, you're going to be scoring quite low points for where you are. So that's not exactly great either. You need a mixture of going for it and
actually gathering.
Absolutely.
All right, you're up.
Okay, I think we'll go. I think we'll go 4.
Ooh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've unlocked a new adventurer. Ooh, excuse me. I'll just throw him on the floor there. So he'll go and start at the beginning.
Yep.
And now I think, are we getting close enough? No, we'll take this card here.
Yep.
So this card will now let me move 1, but I can take a tile with 1 less adventurer than is needed.
Oh, that's a good card. Very good card.
Absolutely.
I can see with having the full 4 players in this, the cards getting shuffled and mixed.
Absolutely. A 4-player game is really good because they do get recycled quite quickly.
Yeah.
And these cards coming into play make things go a lot more quickly.
Yeah.
For a game, you've seen how easy it is to learn how to play the game.
Yeah, well, we're now essentially just playing.
Yeah, exactly. So you've had a few minutes, quick run through, and you're told how to play it, and you can do it.
Yeah.
That's the easy part.
Yeah, the hard part.
The hard part is actually doing well at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a 1. and this should be quite handy for me. Means that I will go 1, then 1, 2, 3, and catch up before a tunnel turns up and starts throwing me into unexpected places within this this tomb. I will grab a card. Oh, perfect. Just what
Okay. What are we going to do here? So we've got not much benefit to any of them at the moment. So I think we'll go for the 2, and we'll go 1, 2. That will push us onto there.
Yep.
I think it's about time I'm going to start collecting some keys, just in case. I know we probably won't play till the end, but...
Well, we have about 10 minutes left, so let's see how far we
right,
get.
Okay.
I'm quite enjoying this.
I might just push it then.
Okay, I will play 1. Let's actually speed up play a little bit. So I'll go here, and then whoop, up to there.
Okay. I think we'll go... We'll take the 4, or 1 to 4. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're back up.
That will allow me to take another level 2 card. So this one, I get to move 2, but I can move all my adventurers by 2.
That's
so that
spicy.
Is definitely going in there.
Very spicy. And you don't need to draw that. So I now get to play. What do I want to play? I think I'm going to have to play a 1 to 3 into it. And so I will go 1.
Nope, jump that one.
1.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
And 3.
Okay.
Stop there. So I will grab myself a level 2 card.
Okay. So the one on top there, quite plain and simple. You can run between 1 and 5. Absolutely. You've also unlocked your next adventurer.
I have. So he will need to, well, my meeple will need to stand up and go to the beginning here.
He will.
Excellent.
He's got to get off his backside and do something now.
Yep.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my 1.
Yep. And take a
this
tile
is
for
going
one
to take me to here.
Yep.
Move me 2, and I'll take that tile for 1 less person.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Okay, and we've also got another falcon onto the board.
Yeah, we do. What is it?
So this one is another allow you to pick up a wild card.
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
So I shall now take, if I can.
And we'll need to quickly shuffle our deck.
So quickly, give that a shuffle, and that will now become the draw pile again.
Right.
But there are some level 1 and 2 cards in there, potentially.
Yes, so now the randomness of the draw gets a little bit interesting.
Absolutely.
I am really, really enjoying this game. It's so light and so fast.
You can see why it's a Spiel des Jahres nominated game.
Yes, and
simple to learn.
Yep.
Looks pretty.
Yep.
Replayability is great because you're going to reset it differently every time.
Yeah.
It can be as deep or as quick as you want it to be.
Yeah. This is another game I've seen today that I would actually take to my family who are not gamers.
Absolutely.
And actually sit down, because the mechanics are so simple to learn. It'll draw them in really quickly. And just saying, look, you're trying to get the most points on cards. This is how you get them, and off we go.
Yeah, well, it says
off we go.
It's supposed to be a 45 minutes, and that's for a 4-player. You can do it in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Once everybody knows the mechanics, that's very doable. Yeah. It says also it's an 8+.
Yes.
I know one of the guys who's demoing with us, Russell, his son, who is 6, actually I think he's 7 today.
Oh, really?
No, yesterday.
Belated happy birthday.
Absolutely.
I will grab a level 2 card.
Okay. So he plays it. We taught it to him a couple of weeks back, and he absolutely loves it. Picks it up really easily. So yeah,
nice.
It's good.
You're up.
I'm up. Okay, stop talking and start thinking. Right. I think we are going to. Well, I've got a choice of that or that. So I'm going to play. I'm going to play one of them.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with it? Is the question. I think we'll just jump over there and catch up a little bit. I think is probably better.
Good idea. Good idea.
So we'll take that in there.
All right. So I think I will just play a 4 here.
Okay.
And I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop there.
Okay. Looks ominous.
And then I need to draw uno.
Okay, I am going to play my ±1. I'm going to go on to 1, which will boost me onto there.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a level 2 card. Now this one is ever so slightly different.
Yes.
In the fact that this will allow my last adventurer to catch up to my second to last adventurer.
Now you see, that can be good or bad, because there's a lot of treasure left back here.
There is, however, don't forget, end game, we're going to be scoring points for where our guys end up. At the moment, we're over there scoring 0 points.
Yes, indeed.
So, you know, we want to get a bit moving, you know, get in there a little bit.
Yeah, now I'll assume in a 2-player game it's whoever gets to the end first ends the game then?
It's still when the second person enters, when the second...
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now that's really surprising to me because at the moment I'm looking at this going, well, if I can get my 2 adventurers back here, I can just slowly work my way around gathering.
That's what I mean by it can be as fast or as slow as you want to try and make it.
It's also kind of why I'm seeing this little guy has not moved, or it's just you've had no reason.
I've just had no reason. I've not long unlocked him.
I see.
And I've only had really crap cards. He'll be catching up soon, don't worry.
Is it me now? I think it's me now.
Yes, it's you now. I might be waiting to unlock that one to get 2 there to take some of these, you see.
You see,
not that I'd tell you that.
Well, you see, this was kind of my tactic. Okay, so I think I'm going to play a roll, but it's going to be a 1, 2, whatever I roll.
Yeah.
So, 6.
Anywhere between 1 and 6. So that gives you some scope to...
Yeah, well, I think I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to move 1 guy to here, and I'm going to take this tile. We have a new falcon.
We haven't done a falcon. Okay, so we've got a tunnel there. 2 and 3. So it would have been nicer if we'd had it a bit further in. Yes. However, if you land on here, you jump to the next tunnel.
Yes, awesome.
There we go.
And then I will draw a fresh card.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with a 3. 1, 2, 3.
You get your new meeple.
So I'll get my new meeple down there, and I will also get a level 3 card. So this level 3 card, you can move 3 spaces, and you can take 1 with 1 less adventurer.
Eek. That's
so that's going in there. I mean, that's quite a nice hand to have now.
Yeah, you've got a lot of power cards in there that are giving you so much control. Okay, it's on to myself then. I think I
forgot to put my last 4 on as well. Should be on 16. Yes. Did you put yours on?
I did. I have 8, very few. Okay, so I'll play a 1 to 5.
Okay. And
I think it's time to light the fires a little bit, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and wait there. And then I draw. Excellent.
Well, I'm going to play my move everything forward 2.
Okay.
So these 2 guys are going to go 2. Which will allow me to take that there tile.
Yep.
Which will complete that set there. So we'll put the 4 points on for that.
Yep.
Take me up to 20. We have a snake tile, which is a tunnel. So now, whoever lands on this tunnel will end up coming out of the next tunnel.
I see.
So you will go quite quickly across the board.
Yes.
And these guys need to go forward 2 as well.
Yeah.
They don't get any benefit, and this guy goes forward 2 over there. And I will take a new card, and away we go here.
See, so if I do this.
It's great doing the demoing because everyone, you can see them sitting there going.
But do they all count with the finger, or do they count with the eyes? Do you ever see the eyes just ticking along?
Yeah, there's a few of both.
All right, for my card, I will play move 1 forward and take it for 1 less.
Absolutely.
So I will have myself that.
Okay.
Which is very, very nice to have.
Okay,
I'll then draw a new card.
We'll put your victory point on as well.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I'll be playing my...
no, actually it was 3 VP.
Oh, sorry. 2, 3.
See this guy? Watch this guy if you're playing against him.
It was because you did it with 1 meeple, that's why it got me. So we've gone for a 2.
Yes.
So we'll be going 1, 2. So we'll take a level 2 card. Or will we?
Oh, will you?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got 1 key.
Aye.
So we're alright for a bit.
Alright. Well, I think we are closing in on the end of this. So do we speed play or do we wrap up with final thoughts of the game? I think let's wrap up with final thoughts of the game.
There you go.
The game itself, I love it. I love the actual tactile feel of the meeples that have been designed. I love the fact that it's got so much replayability with the way you're laying out your tiles differently. Really, really cool stuff.
I love the mechanism of the actual movement with the cards. I think it's a really good way of doing it because, like you say, you've got limited choice, but you can see what's coming.
Yeah, my meta brain has been kicking in on this one because I was holding a +1, -1 card, right? So it's here.
Yeah.
So I was going to play it and actually go back 1
to move forward
and then forward 2 and land on this to get a wild card.
Well, like you say,
little tricks like that are
when
really cool
you've got the 4 people playing, you'll get to these quite quickly. So some more of the abilities you've got on here is basically you can move 2 and take with one less. You can move 3 and take with one less. You can move 1 to 6. So yeah, and when these get shuffled in with more players, it just becomes a lot more tactical.
Yeah, it also has a real nice narrative feel to it, that as more of those cards move into the movement deck, it feels as if your explorers are getting more comfortable and confident in exploring the actual tomb that they're in, and some of the different tricksy bits that are happening with the different cards that are coming out as you remove treasures. And really changes the way,
like you say, that
out,
the metagamer in you's coming out. As you come towards the end, you're starting to notice, right, these are worth 0 points here. So I need to get in to try and get there, but do I leave them there? I've played a game before. I've had one that let me move everybody forward by 1. So I was just collected a 3 space, and I'd move forward by 1.
Oh.
And all 3 of them scored me 0 points at the end of the game.
Oh, that's harsh.
But effectively, that's your end game scoring on there. So you're going to score for how deep into there your workers are, or your adventurers are, and which spaces they're on. You're going to score based on what you collect from inside the tomb.
Yep.
You're going to score any keys that you don't use, you'll score a point.
Yep.
For set collection, so each set, like we said, 1 set will give you 3 points, 2 set will give you 7, 3 will give you 12, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, if you get to 7, you get 42 points, which is kind of crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
And then the scarabs are just what's on them.
And the scarabs are what you see on the tin. So
oh, you got a 3, I got a 2.
Right, there you go.
Well, Matt, this is definitely a game that I want to play more of. This is one I would love to take home with me. I will say this. Is this game available here at Expo this weekend?
It's not available here at Expo this weekend.
No?
You can pre-order it.
Okay.
The UK version, I believe, will be... you can pre-order it here and get it mid-June.
Okay.
With free shipping.
Oh, lovely.
And that's £35.
That's lovely. All right, well, definitely, if you're coming down to Expo over the next couple of days, get across to the Queen Games stand. Where are you guys
we're in Hall 1 on F2.
On F2. Well, guys, get yourself across, get yourself sat down. This is definitely a game you want to sit down and have a go of this weekend. And maybe if you love it, if you like it, go and pre-order it and get that free shipping. Matt, it's been a pleasure, sir.
Absolutely, no problem.
Do not forget, we are live blogging all weekend, and we have prizes running all the way through the live blog. There are some amazing goodies up for grabs now within that live blogs. Oh, misspeaking because it's late in the day. But get in, get your comments in there, check out all of the cool stuff we have been up to this weekend. We will move on here, and we will see you again very soon.